My name is Brian Hedt and I farm at Dimboola in the Wimmera of Victoria, and we farm wheat, barley, lentils, field peas and broad beans, and we operate a farm on a continuous cropping rotation, and our farm is about 2,000 hectares. We purchased Flexxifinger Pulse Crop Lifters last year after seeing them a few months before that at the Wimmera Machinery Field Days, and we think that it's probably paid for itself, that purchase has paid for itself time and time again. We had peas, particularly last year. I've got numbers in my head from the work we did with the peas, and they had 5 separate rain events on them from maturity until we finished harvest, and we actually harvested some before the first rain, and then after that the pods were driven down into the canopy, and the whole thing, although it was this high at the beginning of the season, was about that high at the end. And we tried to harvest some of that crop without these lifters on, and it just wasn't working. We fitted the lifters and finished the harvest, did a magnificent job. These things, when we set the header at the right height, just lifted the entire crop and fed it into the machine. We really didn't have any blockages as a result of the presence of the lifters, except for we picked up a horseshoe or two. And we were able then to take this machine with the lifters on back to a couple areas that we'd harvested after the rain but before we attached the lifters, and we were picking up, according to our grain monitor, which I believe to be pretty accurate, an additional, just in a few spots, an additional tonne a hectare, on average around about 300 kilograms a hectare. It doesn't take much to figure out that these lifters, if we hadn't had them on for the whole 400 hectares that we did, or the 300 hectares we did after the rain, at 300 kilograms a hectare, what's that, 90 tonne of peas at $250 a tonne. Pretty fair investment, I think.